welcome back to the channel and to a brand new DIY project. In today's video, we are working for someone else. That's right, we've been hired by a customer to come in and add more storage space to their already existing built-in closet system. They need a good place to store shoes and other belongings, and so we're going to help them accomplish this goal. Well, as you can see, this carport is an absolute disaster. This is going to be the first day that I've actually worked like a full day out here. Well, at least since before Christmas. I should probably get this place cleaned up because this ain't working. Alright, that's a little bit better. It's not perfectly clean. Still some wood from the fire we had a few days ago, but the workbench is cleared off and some things put away. Got it swept up. As you can see, it's just so wet out here and just nasty. It's not the perfect scenario, but it works. So I picked up this plywood carrier by Craig Tools this week actually, and used it to pick up this material from the Home Depot. And I gotta say, the plywood, the material is still very heavy, obviously, and this is paint grade. This is even lighter than the typical birch or maple that I typically get. The ergonomics of this thing and being able to transport the plywood, it makes it so much easier. I gotta save my back. I'm in it for the long haul. I gotta make sure that this back is good to go for years to come. So basically it's got this handle and this clamp, and physics, try aim for the center. Always lift with your knees, just like this. So this is a unique job for me in that I'm fitting these extra shelves into an already existing shelf system. I don't quite know the exact measurements of each corner, and I don't want to guess. So I think my approach for this is going to be making most of it at the client's house. It's not how I would prefer to do this, but it's kind of the best case scenario at this point. This is wild berry tea. It tastes like Pop-Tarts. Remember, you guys know the wild berry Pop-Tarts? That's what it tastes like, with honey. This is the Pica, or Pica, I think it's Pica. I've been using this for about 6 months now. I really like it. You can sharpen the pencil with the pencil sharpener right here. And it also comes in this little case, this holder. And then whenever I need to measure, mark something, put it back in there. I've seen a lot of other people online use it, social media. So I'm gonna link it down in the description box below if you want a really high quality pencil for all of your carpentry woodworking needs. Well, y'all, it is a brand new day, and it's been nothing but rainy all day long. Most of yesterday was raining as well. Just a yucky couple of days. And this is following last week's full week of snow and ice, and virtually nothing got done. This is our current situation down here. Some of our lumber and tools, just a complete disaster. So please ignore this complete disaster. But we've got all of our pieces cut. I have 3 long pieces. These are the shelves. These are the partitions down here. A couple of these are shelves as well. Jess isn't back yet. The Jeep's not here, but everything's got to go in the Jeep for tomorrow. I think I'm at least going to bring out some things and put it on the table. The pack out has been sitting on the floor in there for quite some time, and I've not been utilizing it. But I think today I'm going to just reorganize it to fit everything I'm going to need for tomorrow and just kind of carry this. Another day, another cup of wild berry tea. right, that pretty much does it. That's probably 99% of everything. We have our miter saw, air compressor hose, miter saw stand, track saw, vacuum, track, power, brad nailer, all of our pack out stuff with all sorts of tools. Got 2 bags there, one with drills, one with paint stuff, laser level, and then this one has just a few miscellaneous tools. And if you guys are enjoying this content, please let me know by hitting that like button and subscribing. If you like seeing this type of content, home renovation, interior design, woodworking, all that sort of stuff, you'll find all of that on this channel. And wildberry tea with honey. Morning. All right, we're headed out. It's already 8:35, a lot later than I wanted to leave, but it's been a little bit of a rough morning. Desmond had a panic attack pretty early this morning, woke us both up. I had 2 cups of coffee, and that was probably not the best decision. I'm all jittery now. We're gonna get there and we'll get started. This is the section where the shoe storage is going to go, and I overcut it. That's why it looks that way. But this is about 13 1/4, and as you can see, it's a pretty good fit here. But we also have this section, and this is what I was talking about, where we've got more depth up to this point. So the first 3 pieces are cut, not very cleanly, but they're cut. 43 inches, and now we are going to start cutting. I've got plenty of scrap, so I'm going to use that for our partitions. So 9 11/16. Now it's time to put this all together, and I don't know that I have enough screws, so I may have to go to the store and get more screws, which is okay because I need to go get a new bag for this Festool vacuum. It's completely full and I have no way to empty it. But in the meantime, we need to mark out where these are gonna go. You know what I think I'm gonna do that's gonna be even better? I'm gonna cut a piece that's 10 inches long. Okay, so here's our spacer. So when it comes to attaching these partitions to the corresponding shelf, we got to make sure that they're not going to line up with the partition above it. And so what I've done is just measured out every other one, just picking a random number, 4 and 9 and 3 and 10. And so that way on this shelf, you got 4 and 9. On the next one, you got 3 and 10. That way the screws are offset just enough that they're not gonna run into each other.
I look out across the water, I smell the song, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind.
Oh, there we go. That looks good.
Wow!
Just a little bit of an update. Here is our shoe storage. all attached. This outside partition board is attached. All the cubbies are good. I'm kind of second guessing whether or not I want to put any extra cubbies down here. Twofold. Number one, it's a little difficult to notch it to the baseboards, but then secondly, I kind of like the idea of it looking, because I'm going to do face frame. Kind of like the idea of the matching face frame on the other side, similar to kind of like what's over here. So TBD on that. I'm gonna have to run it by them first. All right, I'm done for the day. I'm wrapping up. I had to confirm a couple of things for the next section with them, and I got the green light for what they want next. And I told them too, like, if there's more that you want to add in the future, we can definitely do that. It's low-key a little modular. But now I'm headed home, and we're gonna pack all this stuff, and I'm gonna shower and get all the sawdust off of me. So I will see you in the next clip. Good morning. It is a very cold 34 degrees outside here in Nashville. Monday morning, slow morning, but we got to get after it. So let's get there. Oh yeah, it's like 20 degrees colder than it was Friday. But I came prepared. All right, we're picking up where we left off. Got this all complete, and now we've moved on to this section. So what we're gonna do over here, this is gonna stay, and we're gonna build a shelf that's just like that shelf, down where that laser line is. But what we've got going on here, this laser line is where the top of our trim piece is, and so that gives me a good reference point as to where the top of this is gonna be. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure down 3/4 of an inch, and that's gonna be where all of our support pieces are gonna go. There is mark number 1 and mark number 2. This is gonna be our support piece, and that will line up right on those lines. We'll attach that to the wall, and then we'll set our actual shelf piece on top of that. Having a little bit of a hard time envisioning the setup here. So when in doubt, tape it out. And that's what we've done here. This is gonna be one partition going from this shelf down to the floor, and then one here to match up with that. And then we'll have a full row of shelf right there into that corner. Nice. Awesome. Got it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go put some pocket holes in this one, connect and get it set for that, and then we have to measure where our center piece is gonna go there, because I think we're gonna overlap that joint. Continuing on, now what we've got is our pocket holes drilled in over there, and that will attach to that piece, and we've got this piece cut. I still gotta notch everything out in the back, but what I'm doing here, I've found the center of this piece just so aesthetically it looks like it's lined up. I've got that mark back there, so we'll cut this piece at that mark, and then the goal is to have the joint between this shelf and the next one to sit on the middle of this piece right here. So we'll pocket hole those together. This thing's coming together slowly but surely. It's 10:30 now, and I'm trying to accomplish getting this constructed by lunch. We'll leave at lunch to go grab lunch, and then I have to get some paint supply and some trim. So just trying to get the shelves actually installed before lunch. That's my goal. So let's actually go ahead and cut this shelf down. All right, and now what we've got to do, this is our partition, and we've got to cut it out. We have to notch it out for the trim baseboard. So we're at 7 1/4 in height total, 3/4 inch for our depth, and that's just for the baseboard. And then the shoe molding is 3/4 of an inch tall there. Okay, 1.5 right there. Use our laser light here. We'll go ahead and cut off the piece for the shoe for the baseboard. This is the final day. The only thing left is painting. But it's gotta be done because Jess is not available. All right, here's the deal. We're gonna try to knock this out quickly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this out instead of painting it by hand because that's gonna take forever. So the game plan is take this out, fill our pocket holes, then spray paint it. We'll let that dry, we'll come back in, we'll hand paint this one. This one's easier to access, shouldn't take as long. Once that's done, we'll come back out, touch up any areas, and then bring it back in and then install it, and then do the same thing there, and we should be done. Alright guys, we just finished up. It's looking really good. Pretty happy with it. Everything painted, everything re-secured to the wall, all the holes filled. And then this side, same thing with this side. Again, we have the full shelf running the course of the wall. We got a partition board here, and then one that goes up to the top of this. Now we left this, the coat hanger, just in case they decided they wanted to put something small up here. I still need to remove that one. And then we've got 12 cubbies. All right guys, well, that's it. We're done. We're back at the house. I did get paid. Yes, this was a paid gig, so very thankful for that. This is a long-standing client. We've been working for them for months now. A lot of interior design stuff and some carpentry stuff, and more to come, so maybe there'll be another video in the future. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And check out some of our other videos on our channel. We got a lot of DIY projects all over the channel, and more to come here in 2024. Possibly some interior design videos as well, as that's kind of Jess's expertise, and we've not really made any videos on that topic, but possibly here in the future, so subscribe if you want to see that. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.